If you caught me on Snapchat, you know that I had a little rant, and I just want to address it again. So basically what happened was I went to drop off my son at daycare, and the lady was telling me how, you know, she admires how motivated I am, and was saying how, you know, oh, I could never do that. You're so consistent. You go every day. Like, I see you come in here in your gym clothes and whatnot. And she goes, I could never, like, meal prep. Like, I don't know what to eat, and I don't know how to do all that stuff. And she goes, I could really never eat my food cold. And I was just like, I didn't even know what to say, because I wear my heart on my sleeve so thoroughly that I'm just like, yeah, you can. But I didn't want to be rude. So I was just like, oh yeah, I'm a trainer, so it's like my job, you know. But really, what I wanted to say was what I said on my Snapchat this morning. And you should follow me on Snapchat if you don't, because that's like my go-to. I'm like an OG Snapchatter. Like, Instagram story will get like what I really like from Snapchat, but everything goes on Snapchat. So anyways, I basically was just saying how it's not a matter of me being super motivated. Like, clearly you guys have seen all my YouTube videos, you guys see the struggle, you guys see when I'm having bad days, things like that. And it's like, I'm not born with motivation. I create what I want with my life. So I want to be motivated, so I do everything I can to stay as motivated as possible. But I do have my days where I don't feel like going to the gym, or I don't feel like meal prepping. I can't tell you the last time I spent a Sunday doing something fun. I don't do that. I spend my Sunday preparing for Monday, getting laundry done, washing all my gym clothes, like doing my meal prep, going to Costco. Like, that's not necessarily fun, but that's what I do. So what frustrates me is when people, like, they want what I have, but they don't want to put in the work. And it's okay. Like, you don't have to put in the work and do and have what I want or what I have in my life, because this is what I choose. This is what I like to do. You may not care that much. You may not want abs. That's totally fine. Do you? But I don't want to hear you complain about it. I don't want to hear you say, like, I wish that I felt good in a bikini. I want to feel good in my clothes. I want to look good naked. You can't say all those things, but then be like, but I don't want to cook right. I don't want to eat right. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. You can't have the best of both worlds. That's just not how it works. It really sucks, and I wish that you could, but that's just not how it works. And so it just really frustrates me, because people use this fucking word, can't. Like, they can't do something. That is like the farthest thing from the truth, you guys. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to be rude, and I know I come across very straightforward. I'm a very matter-of-fact type of person, so just take everything I say, know that I have really good intentions behind it. I just don't know how to sugarcoat things, and it's a blessing and a curse, and I'm not going to fight it anymore. I fought it for 30 years. I'm over it. This is who I am. The point is, you can do it. You're choosing not to. It is literally that simple. It's not a matter of you not being able to. You have 2 arms, 2 legs, a working body. Why couldn't you do it? I know people that are completely disabled, and they're still getting shit done, dude. So I don't want to hear about, I can't do this. You can. You're choosing not to. Everybody has the ability to. There's a very small population of people that literally cannot do it. So there's really no excuse whatsoever. If you want something bad enough in life, whether it be fitness, marriage, finances, whatever it is, you have to want it so bad that you're literally willing to do anything to get it. You have to be desperate for it. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be willing to do whatever it takes. And if that means sacrificing your cable, that means sacrificing the nice handbag that you want, or the makeup, or whatever, then that's what you do. I canceled my cable. I lived off of Netflix. I meal prepped my own meals. Like, I started from the very bottom. I didn't have money. I didn't have a savings. I didn't have anybody handing me, you know, motivation every day. Like, I got my ass up and I did it, and it was very difficult, and I had a newborn, you know. Like, it's just, I'm sick of hearing people's excuses all the time. It's not, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just maybe more so trying to make you guys aware. Like, maybe you don't even realize that you're making excuses because it's so normal, but like, that's it, guys. Like, you can do it. And if you're not where you want to be in life, it's because of the choices that you've been making. So you got to think to yourself, like, is what I'm doing right now with my time, is this getting me to where I want to be? You know, the first step is always going to be create the goal. What is it that you want? You want to have let's say you want to feel good in a bikini. It's not going to happen by starting on Monday. It's going to happen by starting today. It's not going to happen by, I'm going to wait and see this, or I have this holiday coming up, or this or that, or whatever. It's like, you guys, there's always going to be something. There's always going to be a birthday. There's always going to be a vacation or a celebration. There's always going to be something that is there to stop you. That is life. You have to learn how to push through those boundaries and do it anyway. It is difficult. I'm not going to say that it's not difficult. It's very hard. But at the same time, if that's something that is really important to you, then you make it work. Having a kid is really freaking hard, but people do it. You know, giving birth is really freaking hard, but people do it. Like, it's the same thing, you guys. It's such a simple concept to me. So it blows my mind when I get messages where people are like, hey, can you tell me what type of leggings I should buy that don't show the cellulite or that hold the pooch in at the top, like they're supportive at the top because I have a pooch. And it's like, girl, why don't you, instead of worrying about what product to buy to cover up an insecurity that you have, go to the root of the problem and fix it. If you're concerned about covering up that pooch, how about you fix it by dieting and exercising? And that way you don't have the pooch and your ass will be wearing crop tops. You can tell how a person feels about their body based off of what they wear. When I go to the pool, it's crazy to me. If I go to the pool like at a resort or something, everybody's overweight, and everybody who is lying on the chair, they've got either a one piece on, a towel covering their belly, or they have like their sweater over their, it's like they're embarrassed. They're not proud of their bodies. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't envy that. I don't miss that. I hated feeling that way after I had my son. And now I can walk around in crop tops all day or a sports bra. I don't even wear shirts anymore because I feel so confident with my body. But I don't even feel bad about it because I worked my ass off to have this body. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like what I was ranting about this morning. And I hate to be negative and I hate to like call people out and stuff, but sometimes people just need a little bit of a shake. Sometimes people need a reality check. I don't know. I just feel like it's not okay to complain about things if you're not willing to make any changes. I have a very tough love mentality where nobody sugarcoated shit for me. Nobody held my hand and was like, it's okay, Alicia, one day you'll get it. I had to like wake up and be like, if this is something I really want, then I'm gonna spend every minute of my life getting it. I'm gonna spend every minute of my life working towards that. Why would I spend time doing anything else? You know what I mean? Because it's that important to me. It's not necessarily like I want to have like abs year round, but I mean, I want to be an athlete. I want to be an athlete. I want to have an athletic build, and I want to be able to change people's lives and help them do it. So I have to be passionate about it, and I am. And so maybe it's not fitness. Maybe for you it's your career. Maybe you want to start like saving money and have a really good savings account. It's the same concept. You have to want it so bad that you're willing to pass up your stupid unicorn frappuccinos, and you're able to pass up all these little things that you're constantly buying. It's like habits. Every single day, habits. You have to work towards it. So that was my rant this morning. I don't want to like turn this into this huge deal, but it's just like one of those things where I just kind of had to like get it off my chest. My phone's blowing up, sorry. And then I feel better about it. So I don't know, that's my take on it. Take what you want, leave what you don't. It doesn't matter to me. At the end of the day, I just get really tired of hearing people complain about things that they're not willing to change. If you're not happy with your body, fix it. It's that simple. Diet and exercise, and it's science. It works. If you put in the work, it works. Stop buying all these damn products that you think are going to make it work. I use a ton of products. Like I use my Sweet Sweat band, and I use my Lululemons, and I use all that stuff too. But I also put in the work on the other side. So it's a combination of the two, right? It's not just that. I'm not depending on those things. I'm perfectly fine without them. I could wear a bra and underwear to the gym and feel 100% confident. And to me, that's more rewarding than that 5 minutes of eating an amazing burger or donut. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's more rewarding to wake up every single day loving my body and loving the skin that I'm in and being confident and feeling good about myself than it is that 5-10 minutes that I have eating an enjoyable meal and socializing with friends. Because that, to me, it's short term. I want to have long-lasting happiness, and that's what takes work. So if you want it, you gotta make sacrifices, you gotta get to work. That's it. I'm done.